Well, as you know, The American Dream is a national TV show centered on real estate, lifestyle, and culture. Alex and Nurit show us around DC, but it's always nice to sit down with them and get some real information about what's happening in our marketplace. So joining us here, Alex and Nurit. Good to have you guys again. How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you for having us again.
And I always love how we have the fourth box on the show, and you guys always choose a very high-profile guest to invite on. So, Nurit, I'll allow you to introduce James Harris, please.
Yes, I'm so excited to have James Harris joining us today. James, as you all know, from the $1 Million Listing TV show, and also is in our office at the agency in California. And very excited to have you here.
So, James.
Thank you very much. Very happy to be here.
Yeah, James, welcome to have you on the show. Last time we had Mauricio on. You guys have really developed something pretty special as a brand with the agency, attracting some of the best realtors in the world to this organization. So thanks for coming on the show. So you've been on the $1 Million Listing. What was that experience like?
I mean, I'm still on the show.
Yeah.
It's been 8 years now, and I think probably 90 episodes later, and it's been a wild ride. I mean, to showcase your business and personal life on TV for eight and a half years is definitely comes with its challenges and its ups and downs, but it's been great for business. And it's great to be able to showcase the way you do business and let people know, not just buyers and sellers, but other agents around the world, how you do business. So it's been an incredible journey. I'm very grateful. And we've got another incredible season coming up this summer. So all very exciting.
Yep. Well, I think media gives you a lot of that credibility. For example, Nurit and Alex would not be on the show if they weren't #1 in DC and so well respected. So I think it gives credibility. But when you're selling real estate, what are you really doing? You're marketing the property, right? So
That's right.
I look to realtors like, you better be a good marketer for yourself, because if you're not, then how are you going to market my property, right? And so
Absolutely.
I've heard comments from people saying, "Oh, well, he's just a great marketer," and I always laugh because, like, well, isn't that exactly what you want out of your realtor?
Absolutely.
Is a great marketer?
And that's actually very interesting, Craig. When I started with the agency, 9 years ago, I was looking for a company that excelled in marketing. And what I realized with the agency, and the way that I view the agency as a brokerage, is we are really a marketing company that sells real estate, right? We're not a real estate company that has a marketing team. We're a full-blown marketing company with in-house marketing teams and digital teams and social media teams that specialize in selling real estate. And the truth is, this is a very simple business that a lot of people love to complicate, right? If you can market a property and you can get it out to the right people, you're going to sell it. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple, stupid. And as you said, you have to market the property right if you're going to sell it. So go and find the right company that's going to help you market the property.
It's funny you said it, but it's so true. When I came to the business 20 years ago, the first thing I did is I hired a PR company. That's the first thing I did. And when we were looking, me and Alex thinking about looking for a company to work with or to bring to DC, we went and looked at different PR companies in California, and somehow we stumbled to the agency.
Let's talk about that market a little bit, because this market is insane. I mean, the inventory at historical lows, the number of buyers, getting your offer accepted. Alex, I know that you're very proficient in this. This is why you guys continue to have record numbers. I don't understand how any realtor can do business in this market, to be honest with you, but you guys seem to continue to trailblaze. So what's the secret sauce?
So the secret sauce, that's a great question. And I think that James touched a very important point there. Showing others how to go about their business. He was talking about his show. I guess the collaboration that we get with the agency family has taught us, how to go about business nowadays. It's crazy, but just having all these mastermind events, it just put things into perspective, and it allows you to see things that you didn't see before. And this is how we're helping our buyers. This is how we're helping our sellers. We're elevating ourselves. We're keeping up ourselves with the market. And we're trying to stay ahead of the market. So that's how we're going about it. being a part of the big family of the agency has been a tremendous gain for our team.
Well,
We are implementing and adopting everything that they offer to us. So that's how we've gone about this market.
well, last year I went to sell my house. Well, it was low inventory and should have been an easy thing to do. I mean, I guess I could have gone through that same process a lot of sellers do of, could I just sell it on my own for sale by owner? And I used Seth O'Byrne, who's a regular on our show here in San Diego. And I got to tell you, the things he did for our property, this is so important for people watching here today. It's everything, the curb appeal, the staging of the property, the video, the social media, everything he did that I would have maybe have thought, you didn't need to do those things. It's low inventory. We're going to get a cash buyer in this crazy market. Well, we did get a cash buyer, but they fought for it, and we got it. We removed contingencies, top dollar, and we were out of there. It facilitated our family's ability to move into our dream home. If we didn't have an excellent realtor and a great marketer in the middle, not just the house itself, but in that social world, it would have made a big difference in the outcome. I've experienced it firsthand.
100%.
I'll leave it with you, Nurit. As far as this media thing goes and the market that we're in, I'll let you kind of take us out with some final thoughts.
So the market is COVID has changed a lot of things right now, and the market is extremely strong. We are very low on inventory still, and demand is very, very high, and it's going to stay like that for this rest of the year, I'm sure. I think sellers now are realizing that it's better for them if they were thinking about putting the house on the market later on. Maybe we should do it now, because we could do rent backs and negotiate some things. But in terms of the media, having you, Craig, and your show, for example, having the top agents throughout the nation, we have a network of I love our network of agents. So when we're marketing our listings, we're marketing with the top agents in the agency throughout nationwide, the top agents through the American Dream nationwide. We have access to so many people, which are, the busiest people in the industry, which is great. And that helps a lot our sellers.
Well, I'll tell you, I think the next year to two in the real estate business is going to really separate the good from the great. And I think it's going to move a lot of people out of the business. You have $1 trillion-ish, plus or minus a few bucks, in capital that's circulating through the industry. You have companies that are going public. It's just a fascinating time, and this is a time, I think, where the best marketers gain the most market share, and you guys are excellent at that. What an interesting topic of conversation today, very organic in the way that this went. James, thanks for dropping in and sharing your knowledge about what you've done in media. Mauricio and Alex, thanks for leading the way out there in D.C., and I will make a statement about the agency. I've gotten to know your CEO, Mauricio, pretty well, and some of the agents that have moved that company. You guys really have an outstanding firm, and if I'm watching this show and I'm trying to learn about my market, I know who I'm going to. So thanks for coming on the show and dropping some knowledge with us here today. Appreciate it.
We appreciate it, Craig. Thank you. Thanks, Nurit and Alex. See you guys soon.